Now she roll up the swish. It's a hit. Yes. I keep hearing from the squad that you miss bitch.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. شكرا جميع اصدقائكم. نأتي اليوم لحلقة جديدة ولعبة جديدة من لعبة اساسن كريد فالهالا. ياته ليش قاعد وحدك؟ يلا ضل احسنت. ابو البسيمة لك. خلينا نشوف عندنا اشياء هاي نطور وبعدين نرجع نكمل مهامنا.
Survey the area soon.
لا ما عندنا شيء يعني نرجع اسمها احسنيني.
I want to see the alliance map.
التحالف. كان احنا متحالفين وياهم بين جوي. عندنا يوركشاير، عندنا هذول وهاي. راح لهاي قريب.
I've changed my mind.
لا شنو غيرت رأيي؟
I want to
يس
see the
بالغلط
alliance.
دائرة.
What transpires in Gloucestershire? You may have noticed
هذا
that
هذا
Maqdis
ارتفاع
disappeared
في
from
هذا.
He has traveled to Gloucestershire in search of a wife.
خرب الهذا.
He is
Hey.
in love. When did this happen? When doesn't this happen with our dear lovelorn blacksmith? But there is a bright side. He has asked you to join him. Join his search for a wife. And see if he does not make a fool of himself. I believe he thinks that your presence would bolster his image.
حبيبي والله. صار يدور زواج بدون صيف. أودي درجة أروح أطور عنده كم شغلة. صار يدور
All
زواج.
right, I'll be Gunnar's keeper, if only to bring him back in one piece. Very generous. Make for the town of Gloucester. You will find him
ماشي.
there.
بس شام ما مرتاح له ولد. بشام ما مرتاح لك صراحة والله. ما مرتاح له كبد. بسام يريد أحسه يريد يغدر. ما أعرف. أو يكون خافوا من عندنا. أو يوم ما شنو. حبيب قلبي. أكل.
Smile I haven't seen in some time.
Over here, Eivor. Thought I smelt you on the wind.
Gunnar, with the speed you left home, I thought you'd been carried off by Valkyries.
I have. This Valkyrie right here, Bridget, my own heart's root. Meet Eivor.
It takes a rare woman to nail down our Gunnar.
Lavendine da, with my Zigwili.
إيش يعني؟
Good to meet you as well.
كيف التقيتم؟
How did you find a woman in these backwoods? She came
Okay.
through the settlement selling runes, outshone every stone in her satchel. She offered me a trade, a rune for a brooch I was making. I got a better deal, but she loves the ugly little thing.
Have you a family, Bridget?
Naf mama dad carried Evan Gillard and Anun. Couldn't help druise me.
كان غير مسموع.
Man Power, the last high priestess and elderman. They since passed on, but the current elderman looks out for her.
I should like to meet this elderman of yours, if our kinfolk are to be joined.
A union forged in love. Come, we go find him. Oh, and don't blame me if he's heard a tale or two about you. What about it, Bridge?
Dim Jolch. You two bags of Irish Sikh Gupas Gillard. That's Eivor Gal, Cleese Low.
حبيبي والله شفتها ما أعرف.
Right? No daylight to waste then, huh?
شنو حكي ما أعرف.
So the elderman may have heard a tale or two about my exploits.
Not all from me. Your name will be on the lips of every skull for years to come.
And the merchants here are not unsettled by lurking Vikinger.
They come from all over to celebrate Samhain.
ما ضربتي.
Those that so busy with the festivities to pay us mine.
Samhain?
إيه.
Is that where
تعال 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 سريع سريع سريع. اوكي ضربني. اطفال حق الاطفال. يلا تعال ما اقدر اركب وياك عادي. خرب صرفني وحدة معدلي.
Sawan, is that what these cabroots are for? This tradition?
Faces cut into lanterns.
مو شايفه قبل؟ لا مو
Guide children home.
They have a haunted look about them. Let's bring a few back.
هذا لوي.
There is the elder man. Kunan!
هذا الحاكم.
A good leader, seeing to his people's needs. Let us join hands when his task is done.
Yeah. Then let's introduce you to Tevdur.
ما تريدون.
Hands as clammy as a dead haddock, but his heart is in the right place. And he'll be elderman after Kunan. Tevdur, this is Eivor, my chieftain.
Yes. The way Gunnar speaks, I expected,
Me to ride in on a winged horse, cure the sick and the blind. His compliments are as blunt as his hammer.
more pagans crowding our table. Just lovely. Well, what brings you here?
I'm here to hasten my friend's marriage and drink my weight in ale. If friendship comes afterwards, then all the better.
And what has Dane friendship done for Christian Mercia? Unseated godright kings for puppet rulers?
I'm here as a friend to Gunnar. I do not like to make enemies when breaking bread, so tread careful, boy.
Apples! Eivor, wait until you try the cider. You like cider, eh? Tevdur? Cider?
You must be Eivor. Tevdur, I see you've welcomed our honored guest. Come just in time for my last Samhain.
At your behest. We welcome all pagans set upon God's own glouches.
Tevdur, as your harvest king, I demand that you remove the turnip from your arse and be merry.
حبيبي.
So you've come to meet the family before you whisk my Bridget away to her life as a smithy's bride.
We're honored to have her join the Raven clan. Your lush landscape will be hard to match.
I must give away girl and land in this misty season, but Gunnar is a good man. He speaks tirelessly.
نعم.
If you will excuse me, I have matters to attend to.
Yes, the shrine. And with so many thieves and fangs on the path, a fellow may fall in
Hey.
bad service.
Kunon, I do not need a heathen escort.
Youth cut down in its prime without even the memory of warm thighs and cider.
ما حبيب والله.
Afterlife.
Then by my honor, I shall not rest until I return him to you safely. I, Tevdur?
I see I am outmatched. Though a Dane joining in praise to Saint Kenhelm, God will weep.
My lady.
أنا مدري ماركي.
Eivor. Oh, if you'd like to join us later, we're going hoodening this eve.
Go,
Ah.
may you have a fire-forged friendship. Watch for fairies, fenfolk, and fiends. I have a hand fasting to oversee, an apprenticeship to officiate, and a pig to slaughter.
يا زين ايش خنزير شوفها يا شغله.
Well, shall we then?
يلا. شو انت ما عاجبك دقيقة. حكاية نار القش. حلو اعتقد هاي سريعة. لأن سالفة الزواج وهاي.
Sour.
يا ما.
Kunon humors these pagans too much. It is the first thing gone when I am elder.
لا تتجاوز رجاء.
And magic, spirits in the air. Gloucester
That's nice,
has
Pete.
strayed from God's light.
صارك هذا؟
People need carousing.
استفسارك
especially
شيء؟
before the winter frost. Festival brings warmth and cheer.
God's light does not
يلا
cleanse
يلا.
the night's chill, but the winters are hard upon the children.
والله هم ساعة بعد بيوتهم حلوة يعني.
Around.
أنا حاول
It's the
حاول.
heart. Are there priests in your lands? I've met a few, liked even fewer.
The profane
Hey.
has gone unchallenged here. I alone am the reformation. They are a flock
in need of my shepherding.
And how will you lead this great renewal?
They will fill the church's pews and we will thank him for all the gifts he brings. Not false idols of wood and clay.
And yet, are we going to pray at the idol of another? Is this Saint Kenelm your god?
حبيبي
No, and we do not call him such. He is simply closer to the Lord's ear. Lo, in a mead of kine under a thorn, lieth poor Kenhelm, king-born. Is this land not beautiful, Eivor?
ماشي.
Look, the path is untouched by danger, so your company is not needed.
You're a kinder man than the mask you wear.
ماشي بس خلينا نبوق هذا عين الشال يعني
Word to
كان.
Kunan for your safe return. I don't understand this Christian praying. I thank Odin while standing. Why get your knees dirty?
To humble ourselves before God. Besides, I've dirtied my knees doing worse.
That sounds like a tale I'd like to lend my ear to.
Please, Eivor, I must pray.
Should I watch or turn my back?
Oh Lord, gift upon this lowly servant your greatest gift. Patience.
I'll not have to interrupt your prayer to protect you, Teftir.
And yet you insist on doing so. What is it you are looking at? A hare?
Teftir, get to safety. Find somewhere to hide.
Where did they come from?
لا راح اكيد عشان تمصنا ما تختلي وياي.
Eivor, thank you for saving my life.
It's good I was here to protect you. Maybe Kunan has the eyes of prophecy.
Spewed, cloven-hoofed, sent by Lucifer himself. This land must be returned to God's grace.
ماشي.
More likely the shrine is in their territory.
Lord, we thank thee for your protection.
It's not safe here.
Give me my moment's prayer, Eivor. I ask only this.
We should return to Gloucester, unless you'd like to thank the little martyr here for tonight's feast.
I'm not a babe in the woods in need of constant guard. Go on without me.
I gave Kunan...
Yes, your word. And when I see him, I will say you protected me from being skewered upon those devil's tusks. Oh, and Eivor, I owe you a drink at least. Later, if you'd have one, find me at the festivities.
تشست على اشوف مرتك وين هي يا عاشق. شو تسوي جاي؟ زايدكم ملاعين
There you are.
زينتك.
Here I am.
So, what adventures did you find in my absence?
Escorted Teftir to the shrine of some Christian saint. The path was not peaceful. Accosted by a singular of boar.
Odd, path not usually safe. To the Grievo.
ممكن شافته.
But you saved his hide. I bet it was quite the same. Two of you as a pair.
I kept my word to Kunan, and that spatchcock Teftir lives.
Restraint, Eivor? I was half expecting you to wallop the lad around the head and arm.
I've bridged hands with most of England, Gunnar. And I've held my temper around worse than Teftir. I need a drink.
هذا
Try the cider. It's from last year's apple harvest. Skull.
طيب لا
So you invited me to a hoodening. What mischief is this?
Ni gwisgalan fel y sprydjan and creatures of the Vale. The bag for treats.
Gloucester gives their glut to otherworldly visitors, and if you dress as one, you'll get that bounty yourself.
Freely given. I've only seen such a thing done at feasts.
Then we turn you into a beastie and have you roam the hills, praying for sweets and drink.
مو جاء يعني. boy.
It's hardly a disguise. Just a cloak and some bones.
Nonsense. You are the very spirit of the Mary Louvre.
يا عيد هذه الحلقة حلوة، ما فيها كتير ما فيها.
Come to Mary Louvre. Cake and
أنا عيد
Gunner, if no one else.
ضطوني لا لا.
Go treat.
What business have you? Oh, the Mary Louis. Right. We're doing cakes instead of beer this year.
عادي.
Night and the moon is high. Mary Louis haunts my door.
أعطيني حلوة شكرا إنها داخل هو.
Give me sweets and candied treats, the kind I most adore.
Here then. Sweets for the Mary Louis. You've earned it.
حبيبة يا جدعان. فجيب متعفن هالشيء. هاي كذا طلعت
See?
متعفن.
This mask are terrible.
خاب يومك. أنا جيبه متعفن.
I am not going to sing, Gunner.
ما كنا شي. تعال روح. على البيت مبين مرتب. لا.
Oh, thank the gods. We've been waiting for children all night to empty our stores so we can go to the party. Have some extra.
شو أطفالك؟ جيبي متعفن اثنين شو السالفة؟
lads getting into their cups, scaring the wee ones.
جيبي متعفن ليش؟ شنو هاي يعطيني جيبي متعفن؟
Eivor, mighty.
يلا.
I have come to rhyme with you.
In the gloaming, see her roaming, hidden neath the hood.
دايما يبحث عن تفسير.
Never knowing who is knocking, wanting something good.
Oh, very nice.
يا
Look at these cakes. Sweet as honey, Gunner. You should see this. Gunner? My cakes. Soon guide me.
هاي.
What did you say?
Gunner!
I said clock.
Damn, the shirt.
You are either fairly a stupid boy to speak to someone of the Raven clan this way.
Fitting name for scavengers. Winged rats taking what isn't yours.
I'll pick out your eyes and feed them to your god.
Gunner, we are guests here. Let him go. We can hood more. You seem to want your nose broken, so let me oblige.
Christ, I'm tall.
You're going down.
غنر أوفي علي. غنر أوفي. نيم بداية شو السالفة؟
Are you sure you don't want to stay in Gloucester?
They know how to have fun. Four spears, my leg.
Gunner!
Univalis McCallum.
مات.
Enough! Keep your rolls to the other side of the river. There's children about.
I don't answer to you, witch.
Thomas Fletcher.
I brought you into this world, wiped your mother's birth blood from your face. Mind your tongue. Let's see that leg then.
It's nothing.
Careful with the old man. He's had many winters worth of wounds.
Ti Lucas. Modron's a gumpas to patch this lawn.
Will he walk again? The gash is deep. If I cannot save the leg, the pigs will eat well tonight. That man called you a witch. I lead those who follow the old ways in Gloucestershire, but I offer healing services on both sides of the river. 20, my love. Go back to the house and bring me the garlic salt.
And the worms? Are we cleaning or cutting, Mother?
Yes, grab the worms just to be safe. Now go, child. I promise not to cut it off before your return.
Give me strength.
Mam Modron is known and a humor towish Gudran.
I'm glad you all finding my mortal injury so funny. Go, Eivor. Make merry and try to loosen Tevder's shoulders.
Modron, you do not have to save his leg. I'll understand. That limb will be fine. But no medicine in village will stop the dribble from his mouth. I do not work.
Yeah, bye. الفطير جاء كسرت فطير راسه مربع خرب ياك لا اصير شوي ما اضربك ابي قلبي يا تقاتل
Eivor, there you are.
Tevder.
You're well met. William here has challenged my honor in a contest of drinks.
Join us. The lad will be easy pickings.
Give me a cup.
Some ale then.
ماشي
One for me as well.
For a shaveling of the Christ Lord, you have a lot of scars, Gwillem.
Not every tonsured man is a wet-eared Abbey, babe. I came to God after I had scarred my soul with sin.
To holy hearts and humid eyes. It is the best drunkenness returns a man to royal reason. Skull.
ماشي الوكيل اسمع عجبه
Green friend.
يلا
Come on, lad. Show the dame your mettle.
اي والله راح اخسر بعرته فاز أبد ما فزت هذا التحدي أبد ما فزت
Good effort, Tevder. This merriment feeds my soul. Here, another drink on me for allies new and old.
Of all the elder men I've met, you are the most unburdened. What is your secret?
It is well known. The burdens I carry will soon leave this world with me. So drink to my life and death.
Death.
I am to be sacrificed in the Wicker Man as king of the harvest. like Elderman sinking before me and all before him.
Horrible barbaric practice. A burnt offering after poor crops. They hope well-fed gods will smile upon them.
ماشي.
True father sacrifices himself for his people, gives his all, his blood and flesh.
نعم.
Honor. Sad fate.
When you speak these words, it reminds me of the Christ.
My lad, now you can see how a man like myself sees the value in both.
A toast then to Elderman Coonan, joyous and generous. Let each man show him loyalty until he suffers death.
My friends, you are kind to me. I'd like to toast my successor, Tevder. May he wear the horns head high.
يلا. الله.
What is this? Water. I feel like Thor chugging oceans. No effect to my head or step.
You heard the woman. Give her something stronger.
This'll work faster than any tonic.
Good. Give me visions of all creatures that roam these hills and the sore heads.
ايه صار صداقات ملعونة.
That tastes awful. It feels good though.
يلا.
They both speak true. My feelings be damned. I have been an arse. Do not deny it. And I for that, I am sorry.
And colossal horses ours. Yes.
Soft words from the heartless heathen.
Only fiercer than fire among ill friends. I can be very as nice as a spring gale.
And how nice is that?
Nice enough to tell you that you're wrong for the Elderman seat.
Maybe you are correct. I wanted to be a cardinal. But the men who raised me said I'd serve God better as an alderman.
You are your own men, not theirs. The only ones you should be serving are your people. Tevder, with Gunnar and Bridget's marriage, our clans will unite. But we could join by oath as well.
Oh, yes. My first ally as alderman.
شنو السالفة؟
I accept. We shall make an oath. How do we start?
Yeah, the greatest oath and the greatest union.
ماشي.
Through the oath.
The treaty! The greatest!
حبيبي والله.
People are sleeping. More ale to seal our friendship. This way. Look out for the black sow.
ايه.
Like pig.
Flaming pig. Chases you home at night. Silly words to scare silly children.
حبيبي والله.
You see magic. That's the stuff of children's dreams.
Perhaps I judge too much. Proves I half believe. Foolishness sometimes
أيوة.
takes my tongue. I have to piss.
A great blackness chases stars across the sky in great whirls of color and light. Whoosh.
Here we are. Right inside here.
يكم.
Tefter!
ايه امشي.
Tefter! Where are you?
اروح. لا فهروح. ما هولي. يعني والله على التوزري. أنا كان يضحك عليني. اي والله. انتهي. صباح الخير.
Mighty footprints. Someone was hiding back here.
What's happening? Open this door. Come on then.
هاي معايا.
Willem's pouch. I wonder if it still has his little something stronger. But why is it here?
ماشي.
Hold on to it.
معايا.
Blood. Could be Tewdor's if he was the heavy thing being dragged. This pot has been broken. And it's covered in blood. A weapon, maybe. Tewdor's bodyguard, killed by knife. So, what does this lead to? The murderers hid here, lying in wait while we approached outside. They jumped from the shadows to kill the bodyguards and to disable Tewdor. And they dragged him away. Accounts for everything.
اي والله.
Except Willem's pouch of herbs. Still unbalanced by Willem's special something.
اللي هنا
Maybe Mother Mordred know the contents.
مهمات.
There she is. What is the meaning of this? Soaking our soil and your weapon coated in the same.
اي والله.
Conan, please. More has happened here than you can see. Give me a right to parley my innocence.
I should have heeded Tewdor's misgivings about heathen party guests. And now he has paid with his life. With Tewdor gone, Gloucester will be without an eye. Eye for an eye. Your Raven clan will lose their chieftain. Get the murderer!
لا ايش؟ داعش. ايش صحيح؟
There's Mordred up ahead. Hello again.
Mother, it's the friend of the mangled leg man.
Eivor, you remember?
Indeed. It's a surprise to see you. Is everything quite all right?
No, it's not. I awoke in Tewdor's wrecked home. Blood, but no body. Conan's men are after me for the lad's murder.
Uh-oh. Did you stab him? Mother, can I see?
Blood but no body. We must see what has happened to him.
Do you recognize the contents of this pouch?
A very unusual blend. There is a druid who uses this mix to aid sleep.
A monk called Willem poured some of it into my drink last night. In intense.
Search the houses! Gotta got fire!
They're coming for you. If they know I've aided you, it'll be my head next. Can you? I've seen nothing and no one.
Mother, if the stranger wants more of the herbs, they can talk to the druid Halewin.
Yes. Halewin's cabin is on a lake, near where the Cherwell and Great Ouse rivers meet. But he is a strange fish. Rarely does he speak to mortals, preferring the company of spirits. Now, I've business at Rollindrich. Find me there later.
ماشي. وصلنا يا وليد.
That must be the home of the druid.
وصلنا وصلنا.
By men of straw.
روح الكاهن. تعال. تعال نطبق. هاي بابا حبيبي.
Oh, Spirit, you have finally come. Days ago, a passing cloud foretold, but what
Hey.
form of being are you beneath this guise of horse? Whatever you be, now you are here, the ritual may begin. Oh, but the men ignite the sky to begin anew. Here.
Halewin said the wicked men must announce me with fire. Perhaps I should set them ablaze.
The wicked man speaks. Now let them speak in chorus.
بعد. هاي.
Yes, another joins the throng.
بعد اكو. اها. ما اشتغل.
Another.
بعد. هذا.
Let there be cacophony. One more. One more.
هذا الشايف.
They roar.
بعد.
A chorus of fire.
بيتك مش هذي.
That should be the last one. Back to the druid.
بعد.
Speak to me, O wind.
I have come to ask you a single question.
Something about your demeanor and your physical manifestation now gives me.
لا 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 مو هاي
Truly a
تفاهات.
spirit of light.
I'm a spirit as any other.
Then prove it. You must know the depths of the world's mysteries, both.
Very well. Ask your riddles.
Which is the
ما
charm
تريد
that
تنفذ
wins
الأرواح.
souls?
لا يمكن تكرار الشايف.
Which is the charm that weds souls?
Give me a measure of time.
Are you a spirit of darkness? If it be not so, come back and try anew.
What are these things he's asking me? Must be trinkets around his.
Speak to me, O wind.
ماشي.
Have you found yourself? Which is the charm that weds souls?
Give me.
Are you a
What are these things he's asking me? Must be trinkets.
اي راح على بيتك. بيتك موجود.
This dagger is placed upside down.
خنجر مخروط واقترح من هذا الخنجر في السجن. حميته القدم. هي عندك شوية هراء وتفاهات زايدة بس ينسى بعد. أشياء جوا البيت. تحت. ساق رامية نعم وقد تستهدف فرنسا تستهدف البركة. الراقي ينظر في حياة دائمية فإن هذا الرجال ما باخذ حبيبي والله بعد جهده جويس واحدة جوا البيت المشنقة نعم موت سياسي موت سياسي يقع حبيبي لم تحسن السنة حبيبي ما لي خلق اقعد احل الغاز التافهة هاي إذا قامت الشمس لا يساوي 2 ساعة ينتهي اليوم فجأة اكو بعد هذا طلعن جديد لا ما اعرف راح نشوف اخي خلينا تفوت الجو ايش بين جاء فوق ايش السالفة؟ هاي جويس هاي اللي فوق ايه شنو؟ أجمل أحباء من الصحف فعال بس هاي مفتوحين تعال
Speak to me, O wind.
ها
Have you? Which is the?
المعلقة مزدوجة.
The charm of the double spoon.
Yes, such that a wedded pair can sup broth together. Man and woman are made of earth, of water, and wind. Which charm clods the earth, dries the water, and stills the wind?
Hey. الموت الثلاثي.
Threefold death stops life's wind, returns a body to earth, and renders water into poison.
Threefold death is the charm. Which charm protects from evil spirits?
أقدس يشتك.
Symbol of the Celtic knot, wards off harm.
A secure knot indeed. Only one of light need not fear it. You are a spirit of light. Mabon be praised. Would you like some bread and cream?
No, just the answer to a question. This herb pouch made its way to Gloucester in the hands of a strange man. Do you know it?
Aye. A mix to help him sleep. I filled this very pouch.
Hey.
And over a dandelion wine, he spoke fondly of his home, Cuthladrin.
Cuthladrin. Very well. I thank you, Halliwyn. But this spirit has others to visit this harvest moon.
Go with the wind and leaves, good friend of the hills.
Cuthladrin. Strange name. Meanwhile, Mordran awaits me at the stones nearby.
أيوة. كانت المهمة لا وين؟ اسمش مكان. يلا نروح. يا وين وصلت الغراب.
I can see Mordran ahead. How far has the search for me stretched?
Far enough to say it's best you stick to the countryside and wear that disguise.
Tefder's body is not. The night was
Right,
full of
right,
drink
right.
and merriment. I do not remember much, but I had no. A sorry tale. Did you learn anything from Halloween?
Hey.
He gave some herbs to a man from Cuth Lodrin. Name of Cuth Lodrin is the Welsh name for the thieves' warren. It's atop a hill west of here. I owe you a great deal for all. Tefder's fate is to my interest as well.
لننطلق.
Let us make haste then. I must find.
يلا. اتبع مودرن. يلا مودرن.
This forest in old Gloucestershire feels untamed. I feel as if I've ridden my horse through a door to another world.
Aye, there is old magic.
شاقي.
Old magic that would be snuffed out by Tevder and his
ماشي.
church.
Tefder did speak of reformation. You think that's why he was targeted?
There are many who would claw their way to the top. Tevder's disappearance could be the work of any.
جميع.
You are a witch, open to wisdom from the gods. Have you seen anything?
I see much smoke. Are there any rival Danes passing through who could have done it?
If it were rival Danes, we would have heard their horns by now. We are not a humble sword.
Blunt tongues and sharp axes.
يلا 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 يلا. وين الدخان تقصده؟ شو ما اشوف انا يدخن. الاكوى.
Cuth Lodrin, the thieves' warren. This is where I leave you.
ماشي.
Find somewhere safe.
There's a shrine nearby. If you've need of me, then meet me there. Gods old and new go with you.
ماشي. اشكرك يعني انت من مع احتراماتي لك يعني انت من الناس الطيبين يعني. وصلني
Best not to draw attention here.
منطقة محظورة في أشياء حبيب والله.
That's Tefder's voice. So he lives.
حبيب والله. ابلع. سامي غريم اطلع من الجهر الراق تريد على الرغم من مشاكل يكون فعلا تريد لا جائك يا تريد تريد هنا لا معود نرجع نصير خوش وناس طيبين.
That must be where Quillim is hiding.
Stupid flame! Now!
وانت من تحتاج بعد تصير ما بك فايدة. لا صارك ساعة تذب علي ما ادري شنو. والله التسمين وما بك هايدي مش ما عندي اكيد يعني اموت انا اذا اموت هاي متت ما اقدر ازيد دمي اي والله
Oh shit is right. Eivor, you're alive.
Have mercy. We're under orders. Alderman Coonan, he gave us coin to dispose of Tibder.
Then he should demand it back. Should sell swords you are. Cannot kill a single man. You made a poor choice in scapegoat willing.
And we thought that if we kept the lad alive, we could squeeze Coonan for more coin to keep it secret.
ماشي ماذا قتل تيودور
Why would Coonan pay to have Teftir killed? He is to be his successor.
We ain't ones for details. The less we know, the better, yeah?
You chose to extort the man, but you have no basis for the crime. You're imbeciles.
Look, we wasn't gonna kill the lad. We've come to like having him around. Tell her we've taken care of you.
Coonan did this? Why? I've done nothing.
Oh, gods, is he dead? Wake up! Wake up! Tell the Dane I've hand-fed you like a baby sparrow. Move forward.
شكلها قلت لي
Look, Eivor, we're mates, right? Had drinks together. Remember the chickens?
Speak again and I'll take your tongue.
After will need to see a healer. This lot have been smearing dung on his face. But I've been held for ransom by worse men.
Thank you for your aid then. And try not to get held for ransom a third time after you flee.
Thank you, stranger.
لا راح توكل
Thank you. It is much appreciated.
هيك جميل
When I awoke in this demon lair, I feared the worst.
بالماي
Strength, Teftir.
هاد ما تموت
Right.
Coonan, he ordered my death.
هذا راح
I don't understand.
موت
He's been like a father to me.
I will ask him myself.
I was mulish when he spoke of the pagans being just
حبيبي الغالي
living in kindness under the laws of many gods. One face, many faces. It matters not.
ارجع اطلع من المكان اللي جيت منه
Blessed to be alive in his glory.
اموت
The scribe has changed you, Teftir.
Changed me.
ما شو موت ما اعرف ايش المهم
The dressings.
يا توديا يا توديا تعال عايش لي وضعش وبعدين راح شو اسوي يا هذا الفطير يلا شو ساعة جبتي نار هاي
He's hard to the touch and his mind fades in and out, but he lives.
Perhaps a sickness of the blood. Shame, shame. He was captured by the men there?
Claims to have been hired by Coonan.
Coonan did this.
I know not why, only that he gave them coin to dispose of Teftir. You can see how well they saw to that.
They were alike once. Boy and Coonan. God-fearing Christians arguing the nature of life with me. But he softened. Men do great evil to cling on to power and save their skin. Perhaps he means Tevder to flame in his place.
Does the right demand the leader?
If he made the lad's body elderman, then it would still be right to sacrifice.
Then he's not safe until I've dealt with Coonan. Can you tend to his wounds?
I'm a very good healer. But if the gods want him to join them, I cannot stop their will.
Eivor, what will you do with Kunan?
قلت لي
I'll gut him. Death and dishonor is the punishment he deserves. All legacy destroyed.
Kunan may be ill and aged, but his sword arm is strong. He'll kill you first if you let him. Do not let him.
My blade is imbued with the blood of gods and armies. I fear not a single coward.
You are resolute then. Then may you ride as Rhiannon.
Thank you.
كابتن.
And please, take care of Tewder. I must get to Kunan before the festival's end.
ماشي.
I've seen him.
اختها عمية مو مرتي.
Eivor, finally tiri de chwaled.
Bridget, it is good to see you.
Eivor, what has become of Tewder? Did you faint your scarf?
Thank you.
Bridget, I found an abandoned bird nest in the rafters. I'm going to take it home to Mother. If you cattle it, then the babans will do it all and lay it got. It's you again, the Samhain butcher.
The Samhain butcher. Never mind. Gwyneth, I'm looking for Kunan. Have you seen him?
He's busy with the festival and shooed me away to Bridget. Would you like to see some magic I've been practicing?
Can you show me to Kunan if I say yes?
Just one trick, and then I can show you around. Okay. So reach into this pouch.
ما صار؟ خلينا نعرفها ايش
The number of stones you're holding is 3.
Wonderful magic, Gwen. But now I really need to find Kunan.
ماشي.
Come on, let's go find him. There are the church lady.
I would know more about you, Gwyneth. You're certainly an odd little bird.
Mother says there'll be no one like me in the whole of creation. From the dawn of dust to the end of sorrows.
Your mother trusts you, lets you run about on your own.
She spends the holiday blessing hermits in old rocks. What fun is that?
Father, Gwyneth, where is he?
Well, it's not to be spoken of, but I was born from the union of my mother with the horned king of the forest, Genunos.
You're close with Bridget.
She's like a big sister. But it's not like I'm going to get to see her much anymore once she leaves with you and Gunnar.
How do you spend your days, Gwyneth?
Collecting dead things for Mama's spells. I have quite a collection. Birds, mice, beetles, and I dance, and I can talk to cats.
I should find Kunan.
There are the church ladies. They don't like the festival, but Mama says they come anyway to cluck cluck like hens. Please don't have to govlin. My priority speed depends on Rachim. Do you want to see another trick? I can pull an acorn from your ear.
I need to find Kunan. He's important.
You're lost, butcher.
It's Eivor. Why is that woman wearing a striped mask?
That's a badger. All the festival ladies in charge wear one.
Daddy.
Have you seen Kunan?
He's gonna be in the Wicker Man.
تعال.
Kunan?
Oh, for you, love? I could be.
Have you seen Kunan?
The Baronet! Oh, goodness, you're so frightening. What are you doing after the festival?
I am looking for Kunan.
Right, right, yes.
Oh.
He's in the church. Actually, if you're headed that way, this crate needs to be delivered to him. Just tell Geva I sent you.
Of course. What does Geva look like?
Badger mask, same as me.
أمل وينك وينك جايك الموت جايك أكت لك أكت لك
Right. Gotta keep. Ah, the crate. Yes, yes. Come this way. Good you came by. Sarah was supposed to drop it off ages ago.
آه بكتير
Snake tongue.
Eivor! Have you been enjoying the festivities?
We are done with this shadow play. Teftir is safe, and I know of your plan to sacrifice him in your stead.
You think I mean to escape the flames? I go to the Wicker Man gladly, but I will not leave Gloucester in the hands of the Christian zealot.
Then what? Leave your people without a leader, and an angry church ready with holy fire.
They won't be without a leader. Modron will sit upon the horn's throne.
Are you telling me that Modron lied?
We've turned you in circles like a dog, haven't we? Modron was the architect of Tewdor's murder, Eivor.
All to take control of Gloucestershire for herself. It would be a hard grasp to hold, surrounded by Christians on all sides.
There was no other way. She had a vision. Tewdor framed by flames and burning. Everything.
Everything. You and Modron. Then Gwynedd.
A man must get... Then
make your peace with God, Britain. For shitting on my name and drugging me is an offense I kill for.
I'm to be dead within the Wicker Man by Samhain's end. I beg you, let me die for my people.
You and the witch. This was your plan. To make me dance your merry tune. So you could build a legacy for your daughter.
I always desired one. So when she asked me to take the part in a fertility ritual, of course I agreed.
alright عاد
It conceived not only Gwynedd, but a united Gloucestershire. One that Tewdor would stamp out.
This is where you failed, Conan. Tewdor is a changed man. He straddles the same line as you.
Tewdor? The boy has the head of a mule. You taught him reason?
Not just I. The kindness of bandits and strange Britons. He embraces Christ and Chernonos alike.
Shit. Prophecy is a strange web, is it not? Tewdor's reformation just needed a kidnapping and a dedicated Dane. Eivor, Modron will have taken Tewdor to her forest temple. If you make haste, you might be able to stay her blade. I have much to attend to here, otherwise I'd lead you myself. Go now. Unless you plan on killing me first.
استعد للموت
You should not have fucked with me, Conan.
ابلع يا بوي هاي بعيد هاي وين؟ هناك تعال روح ما عندي دم اكو شي دم من هون نهب دم ما نهب انهب لك اموت. لا ما عندي دم، لا عندي اسخام. اعتقد هي منها أبيها تنغستن كتان.
Easy now. Something's not right. Smells like a trap.
اي والله صدق راحت. هذا فخ عشان القول. ايه صافي. تعال نروح لها ونقتل لها كتل. انا اختاريت شو اسمه. أخذت من يا مكان.
Sweat and blood, death and birth. Turn this man from beast to earth.
Modron, stay your blade or die at my hand.
I should have known Kunon wouldn't have it in him to quarter you for the dogs.
It's a cold bitch who throws her lover to the wolves for her own crimes.
ابدا. خايف يجي هذه. بعد عندي هواي. طبعا اساسن اقوياء شوية. تحترق على حمود. باقي الشغلة اني مفارغ. اخي اسعد ليك. يسعدي الشافرين. انزلتي دعوة يلا 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 خلينا نزرع اليش بشاعر علي يلا
Do it then. Leave Gloucestershire in the hands of that Christian, and for what? Your name and some trade routes?
Do you doubt the power of your gods to sway the mind of a man? Tewdwr is no longer the zealot you believe him to be.
A man will lie to save his skin. When you are gone, he'll gut me and burn my people. The gods showed me this.
Conan spoke of your mission. The Nornir spin their fatal threats. Without your plan, his heart would remain unchanged.
Then I have no regrets. But I had a vision of you as well. One of a path that twists like the river Alps.
A sea of spinnings twist limb and word alike. Prophecy is a river, and we are powerless to fight its clutches.
ماشي
She was fighting to protect her people.
But she ground your name to dust, sullied the honor of herself and her
اقتل ولا اقتل قتل مودرين لا عتق مودرين عتق
Conan is dead for your lies. Your wicker man will burn empty.
Mother?
الله انا عفتهم الله انا عفت عن مدبتهم
What is this? Is this... Are we in hell?
يا بت
We are in England. How are you feeling?
I feel well. But it's a little fragrant in here, is it not?
You will live to be alderman yet, Tewdwr, despite the many attempts on your life.
Attempts? Untimely death. God's blood.
Conan was behind the attempt on your life. Modron brought you here.
Your wounds should heal by the next moon, if you get some rest.
Then you have my thanks, Mother Modron. Lovely woman. Utterly terrifying, though. Let's return with haste. This cave is a place of nightmares.
قتلت الملك وسامك لا تقولوا لي امور شخصيه ما زين يا ابو الشاب خلصتي دمي خلصتي دمي يلا يلا حدث اذا على الجديد هذا دبدوب شوف فيه
Gunnar, it's good to see a face I trust. Even your frightful muck. I thought this could be our shared saga. It's time to leave. We have spent not but a drink together.
Worry not, Eivor. You and I have many tales to tell yet. And our names ring out clear
واش
and with honor.
Yeah, a tale. A tale of Gloucester. Beautiful land. Full of damned fools.
Ha! I will drink to that. You have my thanks.
Anything for you, old friend.
Then let us say our farewells to this wicker king.
ماشي
Then be on our way home.
Yes, Ranvi will be eager to meet Bridget.
وينك تيودور
Bridget and Gunnar have already gone ahead. I should join them.
ما يخلينا جو حرق الله تخليه جربه
The burning of the Harvest King. It is a momentous occasion for many here. Like the Christ, he sacrifices himself for his people, so that they may prosper.
This is an empty platter for your gods. Hungry bellies are known to retaliate.
None can take Kunon's place, and to put his corpse in the pyre would be an insult. Christ turns his eyes from this ritual.
But you condone it.
I am to be Tevder of United Land. I can no longer turn my eye from anything.
Alderman Tevder.
Mother Modron.
So you two are forming a cult. Heathens and Christkin in an uneasy
Hey.
truce.
The pagans of Gloucester are my people, just as the children of Christ are.
And our alliance.
Strong as iron. Someone I will never forget.
لك ايش فخر يلا سيز ما يسعي اي اف سي زي سرسرية ايش هذا ولا حرقه بنفسي حرقه والله
Let the flames be set. May the crop be abundant.
خلي حرقه يا بوي ترى انا معود لا شيء السالفه ترى ما يصير هيك لك انا هري هو هذا اي هذا يلا هذا شو ايش خلصناه هذا حكاية نار القش خلصت قبره حلو عندي في هاي وماتنا مستوطن بعد صغير شنو سالفة كبري خلنا نروح لها اجيك لو تصير القاع شماتي ماشي
Ranvi, what is this? Another dispute, I'm afraid. Holger stirring the pot once again. Will you set in judgment? Judgments are the burden of a jarl. This is Sigurd's duty now. He refuses to leave his quarters. Right now, you are the only noble fit for this. I don't know. It's not my place. Please, only until Sigurd recovers his strength. All right, once more. Gudrun, Holger, come forward. You'll state your cases and I'll hear you out and be as swift in my judgment as I am able.
Gudrun, system عليك.
Gudrun, you may speak.
I have been robbed, Abel. My property defaced. 3 days ago, I discovered some of my sailcloth missing. I scoured the settlement in search of it. Passing Holger's home, there I see it. Boldly displayed and worse, defaced, with scrawls and silly stories upon it.
Lies and slander!
Holger, quiet. You're well acquainted with the rules of this trial.
ماشي.
Now, Gudrun, what did you do upon discovering your sailcloth?
I confronted him, demanding silver. For silver with Holger's inky scratching cannot be sold or bartered, can it? I ask only that I be paid for the property that was taken from me, yet he refuses.
So Holger took something that belonged to you and defaced it. Now you wish to be paid for the item. Do I understand?
That is right.
صحيح. أول ما دفع عنه.
Holger, what say you in your defense?
Short days ago, I found a pile of mildew-stained detritus beneath the docks and salvaged what I could. I wish to use it as a canvas, you see, as a conveyance for my latest works. The sailcloth was in such a state and so obscured from view, I assumed it was refuse, abandoned goods.
I see.
My motives were honest, Eivor. Would a thief be so brazen as to display the fruits of his crime? Hardly. Yet here she claims I have robbed and defaced her property, when all I took was rubbish left by to rot.
Nonsense.
My only crime here is that I gave something ugly and decrepit a bold new life.
I see. So you feel Gudrun disposed of something and now unreasonably seeks its return.
Exactly. Yes.
All right, I have heard enough.
I might have profited from that cloth. Hulk has all but robbed me of a future boon.
It was garbage. Yet now it's a part of something greater. If anything, I have increased its value. You ought to thank me.
Oh, I will thank you with the back of my...
Quiet. Let me speak.
لا حق هي غدر على حق هالغر على حق.
After careful thought, it is clear that
What is this? What are you doing?
Holger and Gudrun are at odds. I hope to find a resolution.
That duty is mine alone, Eivor. You know this. Stand aside.
يلا.
Not here, brother. Nor did I wish to bother you.
A sallow excuse for such a bold defiance. I hope you enjoyed it. Are you finished singing, my dear Skull?
My young, as I was saying,
Stop! Enough! I have heard more than enough to render
Hey.
For as long as I've known you, Holger, you have spun words into lies. You weaken the minds of children and delude the minds of men.
Hey.
I've shown you too many years of tolerance. And rather than exist in grateful meekness as Holger the liar, you sink lower. You become Holger the thief, robbing a woman of her livelihood, all in the name of your stupid stories.
Jarl, no, that is not the...
This is the consequence of your actions. You will pay Gudrun the value of 30 sailcloths.
Times, surely you jest. That would ruin me, Sigurd.
Do I look like one to pay pranks, Holger? Pay the fee or be exiled.
Great God, if I may, I seek only compensation for a single sailcloth. The rest is...
30 times in silver. That is
ماشي.
Does this not seem unfair?
الحاكم غير عادي.
Sigurd, the punishment must fit the crime. Your judgment is cruel and unfair.
Cruel and unfair. Now you have it backwards. I am the definition of what is fair and what is not.
غريب
I
والله.
am your young, the source of all right and wrong, the Lord of justice in this place. Without rank, without order, without a chain of command, life cannot endure. Chaos will reign.
يلا روح روح روح.
As my brother and my Jarl, I back you, Sigurd. But in the face of injustice, I cannot help but speak.
Have you never in your life known when to hold your tongue, Eivor? Nor defer to those wiser than yourself? My judgment stands. 30 times the sailcloth's value. That is final.
Thank you, Lord, for hearing us out.
امشي شي.
With that judgment is carried out exactly as I have said. Should the need arise again, do not fail to rouse me.
حبيبي والله.
I want to thank you for your judgment, Eivor, for stepping in when Sigurd would not, in spite of what happened. Poor man. I've never known him to be so angry and reckless. Is that a sight you have seen? Rarely. There have been moments when he was distressed, worried, afraid, but nothing like this. Never, ever like this. Let us do our best for him as we take care of our own. We are his best hope for healing, if it is not too late. In the meantime, we press on.
ماشي.
Hardly begin to describe what happened in Gloucestershire. I think you will learn soon enough.
ماشي.
But we are allied with them. Yes, for all our pains.
حلو. هاي خلصنا. وخلصنا. احس انه مو اتفاهم مع السالف. حلو. جدا. هذا خطية راح مات. مهام رافندي يعني من أكبر. عليك عليك. شوف هذا وين هذا أبو راس. كيك ابو البسيمه.
Have you spoken with Sigurd lately?
We talk from time to time. Why?
Have you noticed any change in him? Any loss of happiness or feeling?
He appears to me more thoughtful, introspective.
Thoughtful? That seems an understatement. He speaks as if he hears the voices of the gods whispering in his ear.
We live in a strange time, Eivor. Among stranger people. Maybe among the blessed. But who can say for certain?
Indeed.
أحسنت القول. بس يا ولدي هنا وصلنا لنهاية الفيديو. خلصنا ذيك المنطقة. حبيب والله. عندنا هنا بس هاي. وعندنا ارتباط بالقناه. ما عاد أصغر بعدين عاد أروح لها. أي نمبر أكتب. لقينا حددت مكانه. يلا خلينا نروح نكتله وننهي الفيديو. نروح نكتله وبعدين هنا يلا نروح نكتله ونرجع. صار.
Yes, we will still be doing Beltane celebrations come spring. Now, how are our seed inventories? Eivor, you came.
Hello, Tewder. Are you well?
I must say, the sight of you warms a weary heart.
Cheers.
I like these. You have grown into your horns.
Holding two sides of the river together is no easy task. Makes me respect Kunon's composure.
And how is Gloucester?
Wolves thinned our flocks my first week as Elderman. Then Blythe visited our remaining crops. Poor omens of my own rule.
That will be trouble come winter.
But enough of that. You deserve a diverting evening of friendship. Come, I've something to show you.
راح شوف هذا شيء. انا الدكتور ذا كيف صارت لي سالفه يعني ذاك. شوف اذا تمنى هذا اروح ليش هذا شو اللي غاوي.
So the cow pulls itself free and careers down the road.
Quite the spirited creature. You gave chase?
On foot! Almost all the way to Halewin's cabin! Eivor, may I ask, what is it that you seek forgiveness for? I was raised to be a priest, Eivor, so I know what a troubled face looks like.
I made a mistake. Many mistakes. Rolled together like snow thunder.
Mistake.
I would rather not say. There is nothing to be gained by gawking at a weeping wound.
Well, if you ever need someone to talk to, let me shoulder some of that burden. If you have a need.
That is kind of you.
ماشي. يرجع شو. خلينا نختار ذاكي. اداك واحدة اذا كتلة ترى يعني خاف يعني اباك كل شيء. لا لقيت جثة يعني هاي ترى اني. يا هذا الأمر يا يجرب أنفاسي يدور بي يبغى سرسري كلكم والله. وصل لك الموت يا تارك. دور زرف أخذك مني على جنابك. لا ارجع دي نزلي. ما راح انت.
Do you give them to your children?
I would not let good food go to waste.
God's gift will always end in malice.
Sweet from evil remains sweet, even if it crumbles quickly in their hands.
Ini صار عاطفي. ها راح هات كباب. تعال نرجع. نرجع شو نسوي فبس هاي نرجعش عندنا فبس يا ولد لا تنسونا باللايك واشتراك بالقناة. لكم وايد رايكم. باي